What's up, guys? It's your boy, Calban Drucker. Welcome to my new series, Book of Kal, where we pretty much a review and talk, whatever. This is my review for Far Cry 5, made by and published by Ubisoft. They've been doing a great series so far, you know. Far Cry, I've loved Far Cry since Far Cry 3. 1 and 2 wasn't the greatest. Honestly, I don't think this is going to be Game of the Year either, but it's pretty damn good. Welcome to Hope County, Montana, USA, first Far Cry game in America. This is where sinners come to be cleansed, according to the Father. The map is pretty damn big. As you can see, there's 3 main slots that's for the Father's kids, or adopted kids, Jacob, John, and Faith. There is also a small little island where you first start, and another, that's where you first start, Dutchess Island, and of course Joseph's region. There are a lot of things you can do in the game, besides missions and the side missions. You can go for a Sunday drive. You can actually fly. You can skydive. You can actually open up a glide suit to glide around. You can actually do some rock mountain climbing in specific area. The best thing I've actually started doing is hiking. In the game, of course. When you're hiking, though, you should take your weapons, because you can go hunting, you can go fishing. There's areas where there's targets set up where you can do target practice. There's actually Atari-like arcades in the game. I mean, we've seen it in Call of Duty. We have it here. There's the target ranges. I wouldn't say the map is as big as Assassin's Creed Origins map, but for Far Cry it's a little bit bigger than what we had the last few games. You can see here me hiking, but above everything else, for me, what makes Far Cry, you know, if you look at Assassin's Creed, it was always the hand-to-hand combat. It was always the ability to go through time, play different characters in different times. For Far Cry, though, it was always the characters. The villains since 3 have been pretty awesome. Your side characters also pretty damn awesome. This is what it looks like when you're flying on your glide suit. There's a few characters that appear in this game that has appeared in other Far Cry games as well. Like, for some reason, Herc is back. Besides missions and side missions, there are a lot of stores where you can actually unlock different weapons, customize different weapons, unlock different vehicles, ground, air, and boat a lot close, so you can look a little bit different depending on what you want. There's actually a Rainbow Six outfit. This are your allies. You can assign them. Kind of like a Ghost Recon Wildlands type of thing. Each ally is specifically different. As you can see, there's the bow and arrow. There's a sniper. We have a flamethrower guy, a helicopter lady, bear that can be yours. As I said, you can go hunting. Pretty much the entire map is open. They did away with climbing towers to open up maps. Now it's just drive through. I have to say the Xbox One X version, however, is probably the superior version of the game. The game itself looks beautiful, but seeing this in actually 4K graphics, I mean, my video doesn't do it justice. Seeing the explosion, seeing everything, the minute details. Sometimes I forget I do have 4K, and it blows me away. The sounds itself is on point. I mean, guns, of course, don't sound realistic, but as you go through and meet bosses, you get certain sounds. Without actually doing any spoilers, the story is basically you are a rookie cop who, along with an FBI agent and their boss, you go to arrest the father for the sins he's created and done against the human race. But people don't let you do it. And as you can see, anything can happen. That's the best thing about the Far Cry games. But anyway, back to the story. You are systematically taken, and you have to fight your way out and pretty much defeat the father. Honestly, I still think Vash is still one of my favorite characters from the game, or from Far Cry 3, one of my favorite villains. In this game, the kids are definitely worse than the father. Unfortunately, the game itself has a lot of glitches. I mean, they pretty much go from laughable to majorly game breaking. I mean, there's a YouTube video going around where you, as your main character, continually die. I mean, die, respawn, die, respawn, die. It's a rolling thing that is crazy. And the only way to get out of that is to pretty much erase the game, data, and or your game save and restart over. For me, what I've actually had to deal with is is basically this right here. I was driving along, and for some reason, the mission automatically started by itself. I didn't click on it, I didn't activate it. Another thing that happened is I was in a mission, driving along, and I failed. You also see here me trying to kill somebody. I pass it, and it literally tells me I failed and respawns me above. As you can see, glitches are crazy. You will not know what happens. There are pop-ups in the Xbox One X version. As you run along, if you're moving too fast, things will pop up out of nowhere. As you can see, another glitch is the plane is actually in the rocks. The AI in the game sometimes works, sometimes it doesn't. But that is the fun part and the most entertaining part. The unexpected can happen because of this. I've had AIs that drive directly into me. That I have no idea. I give the game a 7.8 out of 10.